Hi guys, it's me, Lady May. Let's see here. I'm so excited because I am at a place that I've never been, that I didn't even know existed. I can't wait to show you guys. This is like a cute little gym that you can visit when you are visiting the state of California. It's up north, and all I can say is it's really tucked away. Like, this is not something you can just like go and then bam, you're like there. No, this is like a really tucked away place you can go to. But I am getting ready to go inside and I can't wait to show you guys. Okay, bye. Okay, here this was the day pass for students, and it was for like 2 days, I believe. And then they have like this succulent like farm. It was pretty nice to enjoy looking and viewing. And here in this shot, I was just panning out on the other parts of the farm area. Here, I was just looking at all of the signs. Like here, there was like this old carriage that they preserved here at the Geyser farm. And it's just so like antique, so different and like ancient. And here is one of those old machines where you put a penny and it like screen prints like a design. And then like there's like they have this like fun house mirror that I found pretty cool. And then of course I was still panning out on the views. It was so pretty and peaceful here. And this is the seating area. It's like a picnic area. It's very pretty. Then there's like this well, or this wishing well. It's pretty cute. And then here they had like miscellaneous things that they preserved on the farm. And then they had this like old pickup truck, and then this other seating area that was available for everybody to sit and watch the geysers. And there's a little face cutouts where you can take pictures and stuff with the kids. And again, this was like the old pickup truck that they preserved on the farm. And then I was looking at the llamas and the goats. They wanted to come over and say hi. Hi. And then of course there's another shot of the old pickup truck. And then I believe on this shot, these two were going at it. I found that very funny. And then this person, or this little goat, was just watching me. And then there's horsies. And then this was just a little information of how geysers work, how the water builds up and then it spits itself out. I found that pretty cool. And then this is like a fish species I was learning about as I was reading. And then this was another information sign about the Geyser of California. Quick brief. And there, right there, is where the geyser lies and spouts out. And look at the view, guys. It's really nice. Like, it's so peaceful out here. And that's another shot of it. I was anticipating of when it was going to erupt. And then there's this like hot mineral pool that I was briefly scanning over of what it was and why it was there. And here, as you can see, I was trying to pan over to show how deep it was. And then this is sideways, but yeah, this was like a steam well. I was reading it, and it's like a old well that they preserved there. Sorry, I don't know why this video is sideways, but yes. And then this is a brief history of the Palisades in Napa Valley. So yes, this city is in Calistoga, which is right next door to Napa Valley. And then this one was a capped geyser, so they closed this one. And this one has a lot of history as well. And then here they had like a little rest area and a mirror. And of course I walked towards it and, you know. And then they had this little like cute little museum about information. It was like a geology museum. It was pretty cute. And then of course I had to go in it and see all what was there. So I started in one end, and I don't know if I can see. Yeah, it was just brief history on like the Earth's core and how and why we have volcanoes and stuff like that, and the San Andreas Faults, the tectonic plates, all the brief history about earthquakes and what is an earthquake, and yeah, the old seismic graphs that they use to detect earthquakes back in the day. So they just kept it here and preserved it, because I believe this was a place where they would tell to see if there is an earthquake. And yeah, I just looked closely. These are like ancient machines that they used. that they retired. Sorry. And then some more information that I was looking at. And then, of course, they were talking about the tsunamis and stuff. We have a lot of tsunamis. Well, have had a lot of tsunamis. And then over here, they gave a brief about volcanoes. And this part, I was trying to pan where it started talking about geysers and hot springs and mud pots and all that jazz about, like, what are they and where are they located around the world and stuff like that. And here, New Zealand and Wyoming, Yellowstone National Park is a famous one for geysers. Of course, I looked closely, and as I was reading about mud pots, small little volcanoes. And then here I was panning the history of Calistoga and Napa Valley. And it gives you a brief description of the Wapu Indian tribe and the California Gold Rush. And of course, they talked about the Spanish explorers. And yes, the Wapu Indian tribe of Napa Valley. Or the Wapo native. Yep. And the Russian explorations and settlements. John Sutter. Just like we have hospitals named Sutter Hospital up here. And the Sutter family or the Sutter party in history. Then, of course, the Gold Rush. Yes, Samuel Brennan. That is the person that is named after the Brennan State Park. I have a video on the Brennan State Park in my YouTube channel that I visited in Isleton. Of course, Old Faithful in California. Just another brief history of the geyser. And then there's like a little comical thing. And yes, Samuel Brennan, the first millionaire gives a brief description about his life. And he was the one that founded Calistoga. And this was the lady they called like the Geyser lady. She knew all about the geyser and the history of the geyser. Unfortunately, she passed away in 2008. It was like her hobby and one of her jobs to speak about the geyser. And this is like pictures and a timeline of her life. And then this is like the media stuff of this place, of the California Geyser. How it's starred in a movie, and it's been in the National Geographic magazine. And how it is played a place for predicting earthquakes. This is old history of people gathering at the geyser back in time. And here are some shots that I took in videos that I was waiting for the geyser to erupt. It erupted a couple of times, as you will see in the video, and then it finally like erupted. So it took 30 minutes to erupt, so you'll literally see like a little bit of spurts of eruptions and then a big spurt. And finally 30 minutes was up and it started erupting, and I was super excited. But yep, that is Old Faithful Geyser of California, guys. Oh, it smells like sulfur. Geyser, and I learned a lot about why they are the way they are, and the science of it as far as the volcanic and the earth's surface and stuff like that. I can't wait for my next adventure, but until then, thanks for watching my video. Bye.